Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm opening a package from Lapidary Dave, which I received yesterday, and this is from the Taos live sale part 1 that was held on July 31st, and today is August 16th, so let's get this thing opened up. Using the rounded safety scissors so that I don't eviscerate myself on stream, on camera, that is. Alright, step 1 complete. Now, I have a few things in here, I think 5 in total, maybe 6. Okay. We're double bagged. That's interesting. Got that thing like a fish. Sorry, fish. Okay, well, the snipping continues. Unless I want to reuse this bag. Nah. I can make some Dr. Tog to surgery. Sorry, this is more like an autopsy, isn't it? All right. Package inception. So, Ziploc bag. Taped shut. Interesting. I like this. No way this thing's coming open. And it's chock full too. Okay, so we bought a grab bag. That will do last because that was $25. And it's a random assortment of who only knows what. We'll find out. Alright, so $25 for that grab bag. Why did I buy it? I don't know. No, I do know. The 1,000 subscriber giveaway will be coming up, and I need lots of stuff to add to that giveaway. And I'm sure I'll have it for future giveaways as well. And I'll cut some of it, certainly. Less yapping, more unpacking. Alright. This is scrap pile bag. Interesting. Okay, this could have been part of a giveaway. I didn't remember to write everything down, sadly. Everything I bought, I wrote down. Alright, we got that undone. Very cool. Looks like some epic agate slices. This one's pretty cool. What to do, what to do. Certainly I can make just a normal cab out of some of this. But maybe I can figure out something else to do with it. We'll see. Alright. This next piece was $7. And it's some picture jasper. Wait, that's not right. Alright, knock it off. I believe that was... what did I write down here? Okay, this was either Biggs, or they're also talking Deschutes. Maybe, just maybe, it's from Bruno. But I'm not an expert at this. Everything's very securely wrapped. Alright. Oops, well, the adhesive came off of the backing, so a little bit of, hey, look at that. Ta-da! Anyway, a little bit of rubbing alcohol should take care of this. I love that scene. Oh boy. I'll definitely be cleaning that before I continue with the second part of this video. Alright, this next piece was some of the Sierra Cobre that, gosh, I think it's Tim mined it. I need to be writing that down as well. Anyway, look at this stuff. This is copper bearing, if I recall, and it's very cool. Just to let you know, I still have the pointy bit. It's much faster at this than scissors. Alright, look at this. Beautiful, isn't it? Be backlighting these, also getting them wet, so they will look so much better. Okay, all of you creators that sell and package and ship, maybe a suggestion, do a video of the costs of the materials you're using, because it would be interesting to see exactly how much you're using, the cost of it all. Alright, this one is getting a bit frustrating. Definitely lots of cutting in this video, eliminating the dead spaces, because nobody wants to see me struggling unwrapping this stuff, right? Especially when it's all off camera and merely ASMR. Ooh, looks like I wasn't recording using the headset. Faux pas. So now that the mics are activated, hopefully you'll hear this better. Can you hear me now? Alright, here's some more picture jasper that was $9. And I swear I only bought one of these. Maybe it was a set. This is the one I wanted. Look at that. That is absolutely phenomenal. What is that? Is that West Virginia? East Kentucky? I don't know. I should look that up. Okay, now this could be the bigs. Actually, let me double check. $9. Yeah, this should be the bigs jasper. But this stuff has all sorts of awesome potential, and I have plenty of pieces, so I could give one away. And this would be a great shaped cab like this, wouldn't it? Just freeform it. Get the edges nice and squarish, straight. Maybe round the bottom, round the top. Smoking. Next, the bubble wrap package. And we've dropped it. Well done. Alright, and the last of the single pieces I bought, and this was $5, and it says manganese. It's silamoline. And this is a manganese that contains barium, if I recall correctly, which barium isn't really good for you, so make sure we contain the dust on that stuff. Don't say it. Don't say it. That stuff. So I'll try to handle these minimally, and we'll be pausing to go wash my hands. But this stuff cuts very, very well. You can go look at some pictures of how it looks. I definitely need to be trying to determine how I want to work with this stuff. Alright. And finally, we are down to the grab bag. The glorious big $25 purchase. Now, this cost me $25, and it's pretty heavy. If I had to guess, it's probably running up on 2 pounds. I could go weigh it, but I'm not going to bother just yet. Alright, here we go. Look at that giant box. A bag full of stuff. It's not a box. Why are you saying it's a box? Look at this giant bag. Yoink. Alright, well, this is going to be quite the thing here, so I think what I will do is just pull out a few random things. Like this. What the heck? What the actual heck? Well, this should turn out to be very interesting. Just a few things out of the top here. Ooh, here's a juicy little thing. Not even sure what that is. There's some sort of agate. I don't know. Man. This might have been the bag that Dave showed on the live. That's cool. How would you just go with the triangle, maybe? Interesting. That's a cool hunk of something, some kind of agate. Maybe that pocket could be cleaned out, I don't know. What is this? Street rock? We just picked something up out of the yard and threw it in there. That is pretty cool. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, I like that. So, maybe try to leave that live edge And just kind of work this domed, because it looks like somebody cut along that, whether that was like being punched out from a core, something like that, who knows. Alright, this bag is going to take an hour to go through, so maybe make a separate video of that. Some beautiful little freeform cabs out of this stuff though, look at that. That is crazy. Probably a piece of fire agate. Interesting little thing. Some of these will definitely be given into the giveaway. Is dendritic, maybe an onyx, opal, I don't know, no. I mean, the white kind of makes me look at the opal side, but who cares? Just cut that thing. Is this some sort of coral, maybe? This is fantastic. Okay, so if anybody has guesses on what this stuff is, just put it in the comments. And some of this stuff will be incredibly easy to turn into a cab. There's a nice little mossy agate. Some bits of red. And you could just slab it off, I guess, or tumble it. I don't have a tumbler, so... More agates. Lots more agates. Cutoffs. Nothing wrong with bits of cutoffs. Let's pull out this big old thing. I love that surface. There's little vuggies hiding in there. Some bots. Oh, that's pretty clear bot there. Very clear. Now this is a very cool cherry purplish. Looks like kind of maybe mica going on there. Ooh, crazy lace? I mean, it's pretty thin, so for inlay or maybe backing, I mean, you could definitely get a decent little cab out of that end. In fact, yeah, I might try for that. Or you could just leave it as specie. But just tons of little pieces to work with. And some easy cabs. And look at that beautiful piece of quartz. Might have to check that out and see if it's clear enough to chop as a triplet. That could be some rutile right in there. Maybe not. We need closer inspection on that, definitely. Just going to take forever. Could be amethyst. Partially sawn. Maybe just finish sawing that bottom off and get a thick enough piece for a little stone off of that. Again, zero clue what 95% of this is. I mean, I can guess an agate probably most times, but I could not tell you which agate it was. Ooh, hey. Dark. But also I'm betting translucent to a point. Alright, we're going to take a little break, and then we'll do a little bit of reviewing with the light. Let's see, I have cleaned up this piece, and that took longer than I'd hoped. It was not fun. So, note to self when packing rocks for mailing, keep the tape off the stone. Okay, well, we have the light, although we can get Aziz to help us out here.
Aziz, light!
And we have the water. What do you think? Would this iris? Hard to say, but interesting what lies within when you backlight this. Pretty cool. May not be an iris agate. May not even be thin enough if it is. Still so dirty. This is way thicker, so, and much less transparent. Still pretty cool. Not sure what I will do with those. Not sure I will bother focusing with the Salamalane. But we will be getting this one wet. Beautiful. That has some depth, doesn't it? Very cool, very cool. Okay, the light's not necessary for that. Being a lighter base material, without changing the settings on the camera. So very cool. This may not be the most epic picture jasper, but it's a good first piece. I know I have some other pieces, but this one I may work first. whether to try to leave it whole, which will be difficult with a Dremel burr. Maybe slice it and make a pear. Who knows? Who knows?
Aziz light!
Could this be Wonderstone? pick. May not be giving this one away. Let's go ahead and end this video with some pictures of a few of these rocks under the microscope. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please consider watching this video next.